MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. The Palehose are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Ross Detweiler, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Anderson picks it up, and he's set down, one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High chopper towards first. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting two quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the 3-1. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
In now, Jake Marisnick. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now on the south side. It's now 3-0 Houston. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Pops this one up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Anderson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Standing in now, Jose Abreu. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bregman on at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it one away. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now batting, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners are at second and third with one down. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Aaron Bummer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Softly hit to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jay is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 6 and the White Sox nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James McCann. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in now, Eloy Jimenez, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Another 2-2 offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. The 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
In now, Ryan Goins. And he misses 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Greinke steps into his windup. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Houston leads this one 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next up for the Astros, Jake Marisnick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Aye.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Takes this the other way to right. Jay is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Matt Skoll. And it's fouled away. Mm. 3-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, Adam Engel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Jay.
In now, John Jay. Greinke comes set. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. Skoll leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A man left for the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Skoll is there for it. 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Maldonado is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in, James McCann. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a liner. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Gurriel at third. Reddick is at second with nobody out. Misses, ball 2.
2-2 to count.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. One run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Alex Bregman. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So digging in now, Carlos Correa. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 9 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Nope,
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other end.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Ryan Goins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Jimenez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-2. Fouled away. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Again, a 1-2. Bounce to first. Gurriel brings it in to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Ross Detweiler permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.